Hey, the cops that just went by and I'm live, so careful what you say on the live stream.
I don't give a shit. I'm done with it.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like going up and down the. He went down the street and then he came back and did like a zigzag back and forth.
Apparently, I can't sit out here because I'm fucking doing dope too. I'm fucking sick of it. You know what I mean? I fucking keep my own goddamn front yard. You can just fucking meth head. I just refuse to fucking do it.
Um. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't. I don't think I'd worry about that
I'm
stuff.
gonna start punching meth heads in the teeth as they talk to me. Here, let me help you with that barrel. I mean, I don't. I suppose you're still alive, so I don't want to keep you.
Yeah. Yeah, I had to go live because there was some cops, or there was a cop that went by, and I just went live. I had to go live because I seen a cop. He like creeped up behind me and stuff.
Yeah, that's bull.
At least I can go live on my big channel again. I don't
Yeah.
know if my appeal. Oh, looks like he might be coming up.
Well, I got my camera. It looks like maybe there's a car coming down this road again. If it's him again, he's coming by my house again, maybe.
Do you think he'd be coming by your house?
Oh, I don't know. That is cheating. I like the fucking bullshit with all the fuck cars and shit. Right on his fucking butt.
About yeah.
That fucking decent. Not going by my house.
Are they over there?
And now there's somebody else
Uh,
going to a neighbor. Pie rates. Trying to rate our pies.
Pirators.
Yeah, they're trying to give the district attorney a chunk of us. They're trying to give the judge a chunk. They're trying to give the public pretender a chunk.
A
Trying
pound
to
of
rate our
flesh.
fucking pies.
A pound of flesh pie.
That's why they're not lawful. They're pirates. They never follow the law. They try to say, "Oh well, this is legal," and the state of Nevada believes over our belief, and then we have to go to jail for it. It's like I think that's terrorism. I think I learned back in the fake ass 9/11 that was terrorism. I would put my wife on blast and say, look her name up on Pacer ID and you'll find a domestic terrorism case against the state. Keep getting mad at me for saying my name. Well, we don't need to know that. We don't even have to. They don't do nothing. You can sue them for domestic terrorism all you want. They're not gonna fucking argue your case. I know a guy that fucking sued them and won, and they laughed at him and told him, how are you gonna collect? I wonder where it is.
Well, since I'm live, I wanted to talk to you guys about something that happened today. They're trying to put me in a box. Oh, the post office guy listens to my live stream sometimes.
Well, you can't be scared to say what is the truth over a public service member.
Okay, listen, they didn't want me to get a P.O. box. Like when I first moved here, they wouldn't let me do it. But now they're all eager to put me in a box.
We all shouldn't have no post office boxes.
Yeah, what happens
have
when you
any
get put in a
IDs, guys.
box? Anybody know? Kind of put in a box would be for having these non non
No delivery.
You do the same
Yeah.
thing my dad did. You pull it out with your diesel truck.
Yeah. Really though.
I'm not sure I know what that
There's
means.
Piggy Poo right here.
They brought him a fire
Is it?
number and he
Is it really?
fired
Yeah.
back. And they brought him a fire number and he gave
It's the cops coming at us right now, right here.
Piggy Poo.
Think he's gonna talk to us?
I don't know. I don't give a fuck. You better not stop and talk to me. You better recognize it's me and keep on going 100 yards away from me. Keep on going 100 yards away from
Because
me.
we're gonna like film all the each harassment time. Film all the each harassment time.
Stop harassing peaceful citizens or peaceful people. Stop harassing peaceful people.
What do you think he's looking for?
He ain't worried about us.
He's going to Puppy Carter's favorite spot.
He'll wait over here.
But he's doing a creep thing. He's trying to. I don't care what you guys say. I
Is
feel
it like
intimidated.
intimidation or
Yeah, it is
like
intimidation. It's intimidation.
because he's cruising around real slow, being kind of sneaky and like creepy sneaky?
Well, he's not being sneaky at all. He's being openly creepy. Like he's gonna go through creepy now. Like his legality is better than our rights to own our property. His legality to drive around in his driving service is more lawful than our rights. Like, leave my property alone. Leave my beliefs alone. Don't try to change my beliefs by any kind of your force, any use of your force. Stay away from me and my beliefs. All of it.
He's going really slow. You ever seen anybody go that slow on
Stay
that
away
road?
from my beliefs. All of them. Stay away from my express ideas. You fucking servant. Manservant. Oh, man. Why do I have to feel like this just because I live in America?
Yeah, it's like the prison guard just coming around to make sure everybody's like staying in their cell and stuff.
Yeah. He's counting my head like he wants me to line up for his fucking trays. I need him to stop already. The criminal. The motherfucking only person in this town that thinks that he gets to fucking tell us what to do with our property. Needs to stay away from my property. My property. You know, like I'm some fucking redneck Republican thing. Or what if I was a pussy ass Democrat?
I don't know.
I don't want to be a fucking slave. I don't want to be the party slave. Acting like my goddamn
What I
supreme
want to
leader.
know is if an etymology is to do again. What the
Yeah,
fuck?
let's redo again.
No, hold on. What the fuck is a publican then?
Oh, I know. No, but the thing is republic is something.
Public.
Okay, but
What's
a
AN?
Republican, they just make it sound like it's close to the republic, so they think that that's the same thing, but it doesn't mean anything of a republic. And then the same with democracy, but this ain't no democratic.
I'll tell you what the AN,
anything.
What the AN
This is a
means
constitutional
in
republic.
English, Republic AN. AN means masculine. It would be republic, for which it stands. If it was feminine, right? And it was free.
We need to stop worshiping states and counties and countries and start worshiping people.
People don't realize that English has male, female, singular, plural, just like Spanish, senior, senior.
You know, we should be nice to each other, not nice to the government over each other.
And they think they fucking speak English. People walk around with an associate's degree like me in English and never read any more English after they got their associates and fucking think that they fucking know what they're talking about, but really they don't. because they never fucking studied etymology. They only believed what was in a book. You know, like knowing something and believing something.
Okay,
So,
I think the pig is coming back up this way.
so
again on
let's
this.
say Trent's our fucking law teacher, right? And Trent's teaching us something. So he teaches us something, so we believe it, right? But we don't know it.
No natural light.
Natural right, that's different. But I'm talking about statute code.
Um, what's that one of the discretions? All of these things are fucking non-factual arbitration, and they are not lawful unless they are non-repugnant to law. And the cops are running around saying that they can make any legislation they want, whether they don't even talk to whether it's repugnant or not.
I don't know. I was just watching a
Based
video of
legislation.
this cop where he let some people go that didn't have a license,
Yeah, that's
insurance,
badass.
registration, or nothing.
No, those are good cops.
Like, I don't know. I don't know. There's people out there that like to preach law, but they don't go all the way. You know what I mean?
Told that magazine, bro.
Well, you shouldn't have to preach law.
Yeah.
You shouldn't have to preach law.
I'm not saying like it's a good thing. I'm saying they preach
Yeah.
law like it's a religion, but they
Oh.
don't like they don't follow they probably have a state ID and their driver's license and a license plate and
I know,
register
but-
all their
But
stuff.
no,
and-
but at least they're special enough to fucking at least know that they want to look for the laws and try. I know a lot of good old men that are really old that are like were old a couple old veterans or whatever I don't know whether the fuck they fought or where they fought or if they fought. I know that they're veterans because they have all the hats and they go to the VA and they this and that. But I don't down them at all. I love Americans if they are right. If I love people, they don't have to be Americans actually for me to love them. I love people. 99% of the people you come across in this world are good people, but the cops are treating us all like we're gunslingers and we got guns on our hips and we want to kill them or something. It's so weird. It's so weird. The justification that they're fucking using to beat our people is not right in itself. But where was I going with this? Is that you were saying something about people not exactly are claiming that they are preaching law, but they are still using all the plates and everything else. But we need to keep trying, and we can't be hating on people for not knowing exactly. But man, we do need to scold each other. We can't be worried about getting scolded and saying that we're wrong. Let's look into why we're wrong. Let's look into why we could be wrong. Our viewpoints might not change when it's factual. Like if I was 3 years old and you slapped my ice cream cone out of my hands, I would want to beat the shit out of you, even though I was 3 years old and I knew I couldn't. That's natural. Look at this. What's going on? There's a car light down that road right there. Is everything all right? Oh, down there.
Yeah, I finally found my phone.
Nothing on the security cams lurking around our house like big shit.
No, I just see bright lights over it.
Okay. Don't say specifics right now.
Down your way.
Funny, our people in our country have to be defending themselves with these rules and codes and laws and statutes and legalities and legislature and the fucking Congress being a bunch of jerks. And it's all based on swamp shit, and we all know it, whether we're fucking lefty or righty. We're fucking swamp shit. We're swamp shit all the way across the board. Well, what are we gonna do? Oh fuck, we gotta keep talking about it. Oh shit. We know for a fact that the cops aren't acting right because they're if you look into the 4 pillars of the slave code, you find out that they're keeping us all on ID. They don't really want us to be educated. They keep on taking our Snowdens away. Next, all of a sudden, we don't get to fucking
What's
do
going on
anything
over
that's
there?
not licensed. We have to ask master
Yeah,
if we
that's
can
all.
privileged.
Movement or something.
Are we still going around on this thing here?
I'm not asking no master to be privileged. Fuck that.
Yeah. Well, no, as a mass. I'm talking about we as the masses
Yeah.
that fucking the politicians like to say we're in debt, even though they're the ones that are supposed to be
Yeah.
mediating the.
Move either that way or that.
There's my middle plate, my forehead. Living all the way out here, when I had to pull out my pins, I just had to pull out my pins.
I remember what I was gonna
You
say.
know what I mean?
The worst part about it is the name that's not even Decatur D. Dana. That's not even the name of my family Bible. They're gonna put that motherfucker on my gravestone when I die too. Watch.
Do you think he's waiting for backup?
If they do, I want you
don't even
motherfuckers
get
to
graves
know
no
it's
more.
my dying wish to pull that motherfucker out with a diesel truck because it ain't my name.
We don't even get back. We don't even get. We don't even get headstones no more. We don't even get coffins no more.
You think he's waiting for backup?
I would hope not.
Well, what are you waiting for backup for? What's he gonna do?
Yeah, what's going on?
Kick in the door and see my wife cooking and doing dishes and my daughter playing a game?
At your house? I don't know if he's planning on going to your house. Maybe they want to come steal all my shit again, though, like they just did to me a few weeks ago. You know what I mean?
Harass me some more.
Like I still feel like I have post-traumatic stress from that shit.
I almost
Like
don't
it's
even
not
wanna
cool.
own a
Every
computer.
day I wish I could look at a picture or fucking listen to a song or watch a movie or look at ebook or some of my documents. They stole it all though. I don't have access to anything or my work. The most important shit is my business, and they stole all that too. Like, where do they get off thinking they could do that without me even having committed a crime or being convicted of a crime?
They're evil. They're unlawful. But they want us to believe that we're the ones that should be wronged.
They live in a legal fiction.
And this harassment has been ramping up. You know, these videos I make, these live videos of cops out here are just increasing. You know, it seems like they keep getting more and more. Like they keep like making plans to come out here and mess with us, even though we're like,
Fuck, they're insured for domestic terrorism on like 100 billion per citizen. You know, they're insured for that shit. The corporation.
they're insured to terrorize people.
Yes, look it up. Ever since 9/11, all these corporations are paying for domestic terrorism insurance. The only reason I knew about it is because with my LLC, they sent me something in the mail advertising fucking insurance.
You know, as plain as day, my friend got his jet skis stolen, and they found out who stole the jet skis. But when they took them back from the thieves, they kept them down the impound yard and made my friend pay for them back.
So when I started reading the acts and shit on the insurance, I stumbled into one of the acts that had to do with it. And that's exactly what they're doing. So when you sue them, you're not suing for 100 billion. You're only suing for 130 million. So you're not even putting a drop in the bucket.
Every time I hear somebody's dogs barking at night, I wonder if the cop is out sneaking around their houses at nighttime.
So people, instead of asking for dollar amounts, need to start asking for the death penalty or the eternal fire. I mean, why are corporations allowed to fucking beat and abuse and kill and whatever they do to the people, but they're not, they're supposed to have the equal rights of the people. So why the hell isn't Texas and Nevada giving them the death penalty when they're hurting people? The corporations, why do they not cease to exist when they cause injury? That's my question, and that's what no court's ever been able to answer.
But what about the politicians saying that we're in debt when they're the ones that print up the money and they're the ones that are mediating the money?
Because they're putting it in their pocket and then sending you the bill.
I know, but I'm saying the corporations, let alone, I mean, the politicians, dude.
It's a legal fiction. It's not
Because the
money. They
people are
just believe
agreeing with
it's
it. No, the people are agreeing with it.
Because the people believe it's money.
They keep on going to works and they keep on going to plays.
Because
and
they
keep
believe
on
it's
going
money.
To, wow, it doesn't even matter what the fuck happens to us, motherfucker. Michael Jackson, when he wrote
Until
"They Don't
every
Really Care About Us,"
until
he
every
was
welder in
talking about
America
all of
quits
us,
his
too.
welding job and puts the welder on the back of his truck and puts a sign "Cash Welding" on his door, we're
Yeah.
going to be an enslaved nation. Until everybody quits their job and goes into business for themselves,
Oh,
we're
I
going
know,
to be an
but-
enslaved nation.
But why do you want to work for cash money? You know. Why
I'm
don't
just
you
saying,
want to
you could-
worship? Why
it was
don't
an
you
example.
Wanna,
Just
why
put
don't you want
cash
to weld for
welding.
worship though?
It's a name.
What if I go out there and just weld a straight line down the highway for make a shit for it?
The
Am I a
problem
piece of
is,
shit?
people are letting themselves be given forms like human resource.
No, but I'm just saying.
If you work for a company that has a human resources department, it's a resource. What is a resource? It's
What if
oil,
my
it's
art
silver,
is
it's
to a fucking bunch of metal together that I didn't even and oh well, people would stop me from welding it down to next to the side of the highway.
No, because you're
Probably.
not a human resource. But as soon as you become a human resource for a corporation like at mine over there,
Well, I know, but I'm just saying.
now you got to toe the line, do everything they do under their employees' guidelines, and follow all their corporate rules. You know what I'm saying?
We're not gonna be able
But shouldn't a corporation be able to do it with its slaves what it wishes?
I don't know. If they don't have. They're not
Well,
gonna
if
have
they're
to-
that dumb to be enslaved, I guess it should be able to just stick them with the needle.
Yeah, but how are they enslaved?
Do you think crypto coin would keep
They're
you
enslaved
dead?
because they chose their master as the
By the
greenback,
name.
as
No,
the
it's the
fiat.
name.
Crypto?
The name that they're claiming is the
It's not even the name. Even if they
It's
don't
that
even
tool for
understand the
enslavement. It's
name,
the
if they
joinder.
just understand that
Yeah, the full legal
slavery,
name. You can't have lawful rights when you have a full legal name because the full legal name is the joinder to the
I
contract.
agree with that. I'm not saying that I don't agree, but the problem starts with being a human resource.
Is that him?
When you're a resource, you're to be raped and pillaged and turned into a commercial gain. Look up the word emergy, not energy, EMERGY. Emergy is a big deal. Oh, you're not even on, huh? You lost signal?
No, I'm on. Just yeah, don't block it. But yeah, it's on.
Oh, but emergy, what it is, that emergy basically means the conversion of Willis's sweat. When I hire Willis as a miner up at my mine, I've already got a formula in my human resources department of how many hours of his sweat it takes to make me $100. You see what I'm saying though? That's what emergy is. It's the conversion of sweat equity into commercial tradable goods or money.
Claiming it by denying it. I'm claiming it by denying it. I got to get out of that habit too. I need to start being so uncordial that I say,
People
I
gotta
don't
stop
even know
having
you.
jobs.
Who are you?
People gotta stop having jobs.
You know what I mean? We were friends. What? Who are you? I don't even know you. You see, that's how I need to be, really.
Quit your job and start a profession. Be a goat farmer.
All right, then somebody's gonna want to take your goats, dude. You can't have an American dream. There is no American dream. As soon as you think that you want an American dream, you might as well just
The new
set it
American
on
dream
fire.
is a motherfucking sailboat and getting the fuck out of here.
Well, no, you can't. As soon as you think that you want something, then you just might as well just think you don't want it, and then just not strive for it because all anybody's trying to do is profit off your sweat and then take the shit.
Yeah, if you guys research it, all the millionaires and billionaires left 10 years ago.
Or something.
They did.
Yeah, like they left, but they either left or they got a new sleeve.
No, they get the fuck out of here because
Michael Jackson was. What if Michael Jackson was Justin Bieber?
The Jackson Bieber.
What if Michael Jackson was Justin Bieber, dude?
Michael Bieber. The clone.
Justin Jackson. He's got a little.
Well, if you look it up,
yeah, what's his
Michael
dad's name?
Jackson.
What was
I
it?
forget the
Tito?
name of the company, but Michael Jackson was the first individual to contract with said company.
You know, and I guess.
and for cryogenics or cloning or some shit, look into it. I'm not kidding.
Well, you know.
So Bieber might be Michael Jr. No, Michael too.
Oh, Steve Michael.
Yeah. I know I wasn't cloned. I was born in the bathtub, but you guys born in hospitals, I gotta wonder about.
We can't let him do that. We can't let him be all caps no more. We can't let him be all caps. We gotta bring him down to the man's level. We gotta bring him down to their man. They have to perform in the capacity of the one that they got hired as. We gotta find out who the real. We gotta find out the John Henry Smith of the fucking all caps, Judge all caps. We don't want Judge all caps to be our reckoner no
Is there
more.
any clones on the live stream? Is there anybody in here this room that's a clone? I'd like to know if they're really cloning people and have test tube babies and stuff.
Yeah, but if you have to ask, it's true or something, or if you have to ask, the answer is no. It's all they're weird. Something's weird about this shit. This car out here has been doing some weird shit. I mean, they slowed down. They parked on the side of the highway. They turned their lights off. Then they looked like they were just gonna turn around. Now they went the other way.
That's probably the guy tweaking off in the middle of the desert up to no good that the cops would be worried about. But instead,
Yeah, right. What's wrong with tweaking off in the desert? That's not a crime.
I'm just kidding.
Jesus Christ.
He's doing suspicious shit. He better.
But it's so irritating when I want to be able to use my car crime. You know, if you hurt somebody, you should hurt.
I just don't want it around my kids. You know,
Dude, my mom didn't want it around her kid neither, dude. You know what I mean?
shit happens. Right?
My mama didn't want it around her kid neither. People are so fucking and not even in their own world. We don't know how. We struggle. We struggle to find the similarities and everything, but we need to start embracing the differences. Difference is the good part. Difference is the beauty. People, rich people. We're doing rich people versus poor people right now, and fucking people talking about. I don't think that the homeless are disappearing, but they might be. You know what I mean?
Talk to the semi drivers. They're disappearing. I know a lot of semi drivers. They've been disappearing.
Yeah, but it's weird because I'm a homeless guy, but
At heart. Yeah, I hear you.
yeah, but I'm a homeless guy, but I'm not out on the street right now.
Right.
Okay. I
Just
never
'cause you
did
own
have
your
a
house doesn't mean you're not homeless
Well,
at heart, right?
No. You're somebody's child that they don't want to see out on the street no more. And then you're trying to feel you're doing something that you don't even want to do, living in this fucking tax fucking slave bullshit world. But you're trying to keep your parents happy because they don't want to see you out on the street, but you actually like living out on the street where fucking everybody else can fuck the fuck off, leave you the fuck alone. But even there, they don't even try to leave you alone. They're a bunch of fucking bitches. Like Mexican Padilla says, you fucking bitches.
That's what I'm thinking about doing. Just get fucking MREs and move to Mexico and start living on fucking $12 meal a day.
Or something. We just have to give up the name. We just have to quit using a legal name to have. We can't have lawful rights if we have a legal name. That's all there is to it. You can't say, I'm not in your little club. I have rights, but then you're claiming the name of their club, or even a name, any name that you give them. Anything that you say can be used against you in the court of law. So all of a sudden, we're giving a name, even if we want to just give them the first and the last without the
And
middle.
their name don't mean shit, because I got a fucking 1099 NEC with the DA's name on it that he sent back, return to sender.
No, but
They
the
don't
name,
fucking care.
the name.
So why don't we send all our shit to the courts back, return to sender? But here's the weirdest thing.
What was in the?
I haven't got
That's
nothing in the
probably
fucking
our
mail
person
from these courts.
Could be the joined.
Yeah, that's why they want to get us in a PO box. They want to put us in a box so they could send it, so they could
Yeah, well, I don't have
legally
box.
box
I
us
don't have
in.
legal mail.
They want to take they want to contract with us or the mail fraud, like you were
No, they
saying.
need to get
That's
the
what they wanna
motherfucking
prove
Pony
it.
Express
You know what I
running.
mean? In any way, shape, or form they can. Probably, right?
They need to get the Pony Express running.
I don't know what to tell them.
I think they need us to fill out an application and do a legal,
I mean,
put us in a
think-
box.
You know, you got to think like, what do these guys think when they decide to be a cop? They got it. The only thing that crosses their mind is this: holy shit, I just got out of jail. Man, these motherfuckers just threw me in jail over a name that's not me, and I wasn't even committing a crime. I was going to the food pantry to get food for my kid in an emergency, And my God, that's a damn good racketeering, ain't it?
Oh, man.
Maybe if I can't beat them, I should just join them. That's
No,
what the,
fuck your
that's
beliefs.
why they fucking go be
You better
cops.
believe what the state of Nevada believes that they're
That's-
gonna do violence to you. Fuck your
Right,
beliefs.
I'm just saying that's what these.
Oh,
That's why
hell
people
no.
become cops, because they live in fear.
No, but how we living in a country that fucking allows them to fucking say fuck our beliefs? I don't understand what we're really
I
doing.
fought for 2 wars to come back and go to jail or go into the fucking food pantry because I live in the middle of the desert, fucking 2.5 hours from a decent grocery store.
Yeah, it's bullshit.
Only thing, I don't know, maybe I should tell that.
We
dude.
can't even hold a sign, bro. I guess I mean, if you want to go there, we can't even fight. You went wars. Veteran to party.
No, I mean, I'm a veteran.
I know, but I'm just saying, I don't
If
care.
you were
I'm a
good,
veteran
yeah,
too.
Veteran of party.
I'm a veteran, man. Ex-veteran. Shit, what are they gonna hate now? You want to stomp my head in because I'm an ex-veteran to party? But you don't even understand my claim, or you don't even care about me or
I bet you in dress
anything but
uniform.
yourself.
I bet you in
And
dress.
you're an ex-veteran, so you want to beat me up for I stepped on your flaget?
I bet you I got more medals than their faggot police uniforms do.
What?
Careful, because I just got off of a community guidelines restriction on my channel, and they made it so I couldn't post shit. Like I couldn't go live, I couldn't post a thing, and it was all because of something I said. So
Damn.
just be careful with what you say on my live stream. You know what I mean? I mean, you just said
Yeah,
something.
you
that-
had to put out the warning.
Oh, you can't say that word.
Well, I don't know. I just don't know what you can or can't say, and I don't want to like use
why
my
don't you
channel
know
as a
why-
test.
Yeah,
I
but why
don't
don't you
mean
know
it.
what you can and can't say?
Well, I'm pretty sure that you can't like.
No, but you have a mouth, don't you?
Yeah,
A mouth is to say things.
yeah, I know,
So
but
the reason why you can say things
I'm
is because
I'm
you have
trying
a
to
mouth.
protect my YouTube channel and use it only for things
Yeah,
that.
but this is the conversation we should have, though. I should be able to have a conversation with you that says, "Hey, look, the reason why you have a mouth, or the reason why you can talk, is because you have a mouth to talk.
I know
The
that,
reason why
but
you can't
YouTube
yell
doesn't.
is
YouTube
because
is
you have a
not my
vocal
mouth.
law.
YouTube controls me
YouTube says
other
I
ways
can't
than
drop
my
the
mouth is
F-bomb.
controlled. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but that would be against your own.
Yeah, it is
constitutional
against.
right.
It's against a lot of things. It's against my beliefs and stuff. But
To
I'm
operate
still.
within the United States, they have to be constitutional.
I
They
don't
have to
know.
agree to those terms, otherwise they can't get an LLC.
Yeah, what I'm saying is that they recently made it so I couldn't post on my YouTube
He
channel
just doesn't want
or
to
go live.
Yeah, I wonder where we start holding the YouTube accountable for their crime.
Well, they've already disabled lots of accounts.
Yeah, but they're probably going to disable. If they disable all of our accounts, then why do we even have YouTube?
Well, I'm not trying to get my account disabled.
Oh,
I
I know.
use it
I
for
know, but
things.
we should be able to. We should
So
try
there's
to
just
talk.
certain topics I don't think need to be
Oh, I know, but you've already
discussed.
said that. That's cool.
Yeah,
We're not discussing.
Well, there was
we're
something
discussing the whole usage.
that
and
that brought up this whole topic. There was
Yeah.
something that was said that was kind of questionable, and so that's what I just don't want to get banned again. That's all.
The issues with YouTube is all these attorneys push class action. So what happens when, as an attorney, they talk somebody into starting a class action and everybody else jumps on? What that does is it puts the deadline, shuts the door on anybody else that would sue
We're
for the
living
same
in
thing.
we're
So when you
living in
file a class action, you screw anybody else that's got the same claim. Just so you know. So don't file a class action. Always leave your door open for your neighbor.
All right, hey guys, hey, thanks for tuning in. I'm gonna go now until I see cops again or something. Have a good night. Peace.